So I'm also into gardening. These are my tomatoes. My cherry tomatoes. This is just the beginning. I'll show more as the seasons come and I get better at it. But right now, I have a basket inside. I'm going to show you how I cook fresh tomato sauce, Italiano style, from the cherry tomatoes. So here's all my garden tomatoes. These are all cherry tomatoes. These are like little Romas, they call them. And these are ripe. These are cream berries. Some of the other strains I haven't seen any of the tomatoes yet. So what I do with this, I make a tomato sauce. This is probably like 2 tomato sauces in here. What I'll do is I'll just put oil and salt, like the big salt, on this, and I'll roast it for an hour. And then I throw it in with garlic and oil and onions in a pan, and that's the sauce with a little pancetta. But I'll show you. All right, so we got our tomatoes here. Okay, they're more ripe than these, but we're gonna put them all together and make a big ass tomato sauce. Now, I didn't say gravy because I'm not gonna add any meat into this because I wanna taste the flavors of the natural tomatoes. That's why I'm doing, when you add meat, then it turns into a gravy, like a Sunday gravy. So I am a guy who uses the term gravy. But in this case, because I'm trying to just focus on the flavors of the tomato, we'll call it sauce. This is a different strain called Brad's Atomic Grape. It's a tomato, it's not a grape. Look at those colors. They taste like lavender. And this is cream berries. These are Roma. But I'm not an expert farmer, so I'm still learning how to adapt to the climate of Florida. So I'm gonna add salt and oil, and I'm gonna just let it sit for 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna roast them. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's all finished. Now that I just keep touching all these like this for the video. I washed these like a million times. These are the ingredients I'm using. This is hipster salt and just regular olive oil. Just enough to coat it. So this is what it's supposed to look like. You let it sit for about 20 minutes, then you roast it for 1 hour. I'll show you what it looks like right before it goes in the oven and right when it comes out of the oven. And even this is probably a little too much salt. I'm a salt guy, so you do it towards how you like it. So here we got all the tomatoes salted with a little bit of oil. I might need a little more oil than I'm using, but I'm gonna roast them on 400 degrees for about an hour. There we go, roasting up the tomatoes. Okay, this is what it looks like when they're roasting. I turned them 3 times and they're just about done. I'm gonna put them in the here's the finished product. roasted, and I been roasting them for at least an hour and a half now. I'm about to take them out. I turned them over 3 times. It's a little watery the way it's supposed to be. Now I'm gonna put them in the blender. Now this is what it looks like after it cooled down a bit and it's ready for processing in the blender. All roasted. All right, this is a piece of pancetta, and it's very cheap at the store. You know, you could buy it at an Italian store, or you can get it, you know, at some kind of specialty market, or you'll find it. That's about all you need for a little piece for a sauce. You cut it up into fine bits and you fry it, and then you re-add it to the sauce. Fry the pancetta. Add celery. Add onions. Fry it up. Leave all the bits in there. This will all mop up all the pancetta bits. Garlic, oregano, red pepper, black pepper, and bay leaf. You add it in while it's frying. Okay, and these are the sauces that we're going to put in. All right, just about brown. Everything's been sitting in there. Now we're going to add the tomato sauce that we made. And we just boil it up, maybe for a half hour to 45 minutes. You can add water, pasta water if you like, or you can just keep it on longer to make it thick. Now this will start loosening up a bit. Just keep stirring it up. That's our sauce. Alright, this is basically the finished product. I have no idea how it tastes. Probably got some extra sauce. Maybe it can go longer, maybe not. But it only looks orange because I put different types in. It's not I didn't put any cream sauce in there. It's not penne alla vodka, but it's funny that it looks that color. Okay, that's it. The pancetta's in there. I put it back in, and it'll be good.